So I'm going to talk about why I love coming to Terri Walsh's private gym in Soho. I've lived in New York my whole life. I've probably been a member of 4 different gyms, and I probably stayed only a month at all of them, if that, and a month was probably like really once a week, so 4 times. And I just finished 5 weeks with Terri. The best advantage of a private gym, I mean, there's so many advantages of a private gym, is the fact that I can realize that when I was at a fitness club, all I would do the entire time I was working out was think about who's watching me, what I look like. I would stare at myself in the mirror and I'd say, oh my God, I can't believe my thighs look like that. And I would pay more attention to the people next to me and be like, oh my God, that girl, how can she run so fast on the treadmill? I can't run that fast. She's not that much taller than me, whatever it was. And I really realized, it hit me actually the other day, at Terri's studio, there's no one else here except you and her, so you're the entire time, instead of wondering what what other people are thinking, you're actually thinking of, oh, am I doing this right? Can I feel my muscles moving in the right way? Do I feel the pain? And that's the difference, because I would always be doing exercises at a gym and I would never even focus on what my body was doing. I would just be doing it and I would never know, and here, you're not distracted by any other people, any other New Yorkers, no one that and all you're focused on is how it feels while you're doing it, and if you're doing it the right way, so you can make sure you're doing it the right way to get the results that you want. The other thing that I love is that Terri doesn't just say, tell you what to do, she explains it, kind of like a teacher, like a science teacher, like you always say. But for instance, everyone my whole life when I've been exercising has said you have to breathe while you exercise. No one ever told me why, it sounds, and I'm a relatively smart person, but it sounds silly, but I never knew why it was so important to breathe. But if you're not breathing, then you're not losing it. Terri teaches you that in order to help release the heat and the calories, you have to breathe. So my whole life, everyone's been telling me little things like, do this, stand like this, but she actually explains why without you having to ask, and so it's easy to pick things up and learn. And the things that she teaches you and asks you while you're training about she always asks, how does your body feel when you get here, or how does your body, where did you feel it? So when you go home, it's so easy for me to know if I'm doing it right, the same way that I did in the studio. Because she emails you all the exercises that you did, which is invaluable because you can print it out like I do and bring it home, the pieces of paper and the color printout, and you know exactly what to do at home. And you don't have to go to another gym if you don't want to. You can, or you can do everything at home. And it's really, the whole time you're doing it, I know now how it feels when my navel's pulled back or if my feet aren't in the right position, because I can tell the difference, because now I'm being taught how to do it the correct way, which the rest of the time all I was worrying about was how my thighs looked in the mirror to the people next to me on the treadmill. So those are my 2 favorite things about why a private studio is well worth the money and well worth the investment, best investment of my life.